Okay guys, so today we're going to be playing in some new makeup or makeup that's new to me. Yeah, I've been going for a minute and I might be going for another minute. So what we have today to play in is the new, and this is fairly new. I actually looked to see what videos I could find before I sat down to film, and I only see videos from the maker of this palette, and this is Midnight Maven from Artist Couture. This is not a first impression. It's pretty much gonna be a review because I have been in this palette since I got it. Yeah, it comes with a mirror. You have 8 shades and they look like this. Super pretty palette. It's compact. My hands are small. They're fat, but they're small. But I like that about it. It's cardboard packaging, but it's pretty sturdy. Travel friendly, super pigmented, user beginner friendly. Yeah, so let's jump right in and talk. Oh, what else I'm gonna be using? It's not, well, it's new, but you know, things release and then tomorrow there's something new. So the new is old, but I have not used this. I've had it in my collection. I don't know if I bought it the day it launched or whatever, but I went in store and I got the new Fenty, what's it called? Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation. I did pick up the shade 445. I'm going to go into the shade Quickie, which is the lightest tan shade here. And I'm gonna take this Sigma E25 and I'm gonna go up close to my brow bone. And it won't look like nothing, but trust me, it's doing something. And this palette is super duper pigmented. So now I'm gonna take the shade Frisky, which is this next shade down here. So this is I would say a true camel shade. And I'm gonna take that into the crease. I love this shade because it's just like the perfect crease color. Even though my skin is deeper, it does it for me. And I have been rocking the hell out of this palette because it's just that good. And it's so easy to use. So we have that down. And like I said, these shades might not look like nothing at first, but as you go through and start to build, you will not be sorry. I'm going to take this Real Techniques brush because it's a little bit fluffier than the E25, and I'm going to go into the shade Rebel, which is the deep brown. So I'm just working my way from lightest to darkest. And that's what it looks like on the brush. Super pigmented. It is a true chocolatey brown. And I love this shade. And I'm just taking that lower into my true socket. I'm gonna take my last brush and I'm gonna just take some more of Frisky, and I'm gonna go on top of that to make sure I don't have any harsh edges. So the next shade I'm gonna go into, and the shade that I have been rocking the hell out of because it is gorgeous, and like the saturation of this shade on deep skin is just impeccable. And the shade is Lights Out. Y'all, it is a magenta, I would call it a fuchsia. It's fuchsia magenta magenta-ish. That is it on the brush. I'm not gonna wet it because you don't have to wet it. Like, it goes on just like, oh my goodness. It's so beautiful. I'm just patting that on to make sure I've covered all the surface that I want covered. And then I'm going to go back into the shade, what is this, Frisky? No, Rebel. And I'm going to go on that outer, and I'm going to tap that brown on and overlap it on that magenta. And then just go around it lightly. I'm going to take this black Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil, and let me get something. Okay, I have my lashes on. What I've been doing with my skin, because I've been dealing with some texture, and like I said, I don't know what's going on with my skin. I've been using the Farsali Skin Tone Blur. And I'll mix it with whatever my need is for that day. And today, I want to, where is it? I don't see it. I thought I took it out. But I can't see it. No, but I just can't find it. Oh, the Fenty. This is the Soft Matte Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. And yes, I am shiny. I don't normally go for a hydrating foundation. Hydrating, luminous, I kind of stay away from. But I like the original Fenty foundation, but I wish it was just a little less mattifying. So I'm hoping to get, and I haven't used it yet, I'm hoping to get like a natural finish, not too dewy. So I'm gonna take 2 good pumps, and I'll add more if I need more. And I'm gonna start around my mouth, because that's what I always do. And this is a Sigma F80 Kabuki. And I just kind of like dab it on you, and then I start to move it onto other places. I'm gonna take one more pump and go on my forehead. I don't like a lot of foundation on my forehead. I just don't. So as far as shade, it's not too bad. Once I bronze and everything, it'll come together. Before I sweep away any powder, I want to work on my bottom lash line. So I'm gonna take this angled brush, it's a flat angle brush, and I'm gonna go back into that Artist Couture palette. No, first, I wanna lay down the base. So I'm gonna go in with, first, this is in the shade Woodstock. It's Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. And mine does broke a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go on my lash line. I'm gonna do one eye at a time because I want to set it with the shade Rendezvous, which is a blue shimmery shade. And I think I wanna wet it just a smidge because it's going on the lower lash line and it has glitter in it. So I wanna set it just a little bit. I mean, wet it just a little bit. And just kind of put that on and mix it in with the line. And it's okay. I think if some of that pink, that liner peeks through, because this shade seems to be more of a like a topper, maybe, in my opinion. And then I'm going to take another glide on eye pencil in the shade, what are you? You are Psychedelic Sister, and it's a purple. And I'm gonna go under that lightly. So now I'm gonna take that same flat angle brush, it's like a brow brush, and I'm gonna go into the shade, what is this, After Hours. So the last shade I used with it was Rendezvous, which is this blue. Now I'm going into After Hours, which is more purpley. And I'm gonna put that underneath the last shade we used. I don't usually take my shadow down this low, but I'm doing it today. And I don't want to go overboard with it, so I'm just kind of stamping it. I'm gonna take this brush. This is a Delium 777 shadow brush, and I'm gonna clean it off first because I don't know what's on it. And I'm gonna take Rebel, which is that chocolate brown, and I'm gonna go under about half of my eye and just give the shadow something to transition into and to connect the outside. And I'm only going halfway. So I want to line my lips with Night Moth by MAC. And I'm going to use my MAC lipstick from the, I think this is part of the Love Me collection, but it's the Mary J. Blige lipstick, and it is in the shade French Silk. It's a cream lipstick. I just want something to moisturize my lips and a base for the gloss. And mix it in with that liner. And then I'm gonna brush out the head of my brow. I did use the Fenty MVP brow pencil, which I do love. I have mine in the shade Black Brown, I believe it is. And I'm just gonna brush out the head of my brow. So I'm gonna let that dry a little bit before I spray my face and play myself. Now I'm gonna add the Artist Couture lip gloss in the shade Nympho. I love the applicator, the wand, and this shade is so pretty. This is the final look on the Fenty Pro Filter Foundation and also the Artist Couture Midnight Maven palette. Guys, if you have not got your hands on this palette, what are you waiting for? Stay woke. Go get it. It's bomb. The price is bomb. The lip gloss is bomb. So I want to thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank you for your patience while I further my education and I don't upload as much as I want to. I just want to thank you, thank you, thank you. And congratulations to my ABH and Jackie Ina giveaway winner, Nicholas. Yes. And y'all can y'all tell I'm feeling myself. Like, I'm really feeling myself.